Anime SnapShot, Dororo, let's go! General info. Dororo is a dark fantasy anime about samurais. It came out in 2019. It is based on a manga from 1967, and it had its first anime adaptation in 1969. What we're watching now is a remake of that anime. Production house is MAPPA. They also made Terror in Resonance. Don't forget to check out our video about Terror in Resonance. Link is in the description. They will also make the final season of Attack on Titan. Good luck with that. Dororo has 24 episodes, and it has good reviews by both audience and critics. The plot. Young Ronin, Hyakimaru, meets young boy Dororo after he saves him from the demons, and together they go on an adventurous journey. But something is a bit off about Hyakimaru. It seems that Hyakimaru cannot see or hear, and that he has some limbs missing. It turns out that his father has made a deal with the demons, sacrificing his firstborn son, Hyakimaru, in exchange for power and well-being of people in his state. The demons ate almost whole of Hyakimaru's body. He is on a mission to retrieve as many body parts as possible by killing as many demons as possible without being able to see, to hear, to feel, without having a spine, without having a body. And he does it very successfully in order to retrieve what is rightfully his. Once he kills a demon, he immediately gets one of his body parts back. Secondary characters come into play. Stepfather of Hyakimaru, or maybe stepmother is a better term here, since Hyakimaru called him mother at one point. Also, a blind monk named Bivamaru, who also fights demons. And let's not forget his younger brother, Tahomaru. He will be crucial for the plot. Will Hyakimaru succeed in returning the body parts that were rightfully his? What draws you in? First of all, action is animated beautifully. Battles are cruel and merciless, full of gore. There's a lot of blood, and a lot of body parts get chopped. Pretty brutal. Hyakimaru will definitely have to kill a lot of demons before the end of his journey. Aside from that, one of the main focuses of this anime are the horrors of war, especially the suffering of the innocent bystanders and the populace. This anime plays with several philosophical questions. Among others, whether it is right and just to sacrifice one individual in such a horrible and cruel way in order for the majority of people to prosper. Furthermore, it explores what makes a human human. As the first page of the manga says, nobody is born whole. And this idea is explored in a fantastic way. We travel through the narrative with Hyakimaru and Dororo as Hyakimaru gathers more and more of his body and his senses. We are literally witnessing the process of something resembling a doll becoming a real human being. This whole process is more on a subtle side. It is really enjoyable to watch as we slowly notice the little things that change in his behavior that depict how much he actually changes during the course of the anime. The journey of Hyakimaru is very well executed, with a very satisfying ending to his character arc. The idea that a person has to fight with all his might for something that is rightfully theirs is probably the most powerful and the most important message this anime has to offer. As for Dororo, I had my doubts. I thought that his character will be boring and hard to watch, but I couldn't have been more wrong. He is really a good kid. Dororo is likable and is necessary for the story, so that we can, through his eyes and ears, see Hyakimaru in the right way, and his journey through old-time Japan. Another great focus of this anime are mothers, and their importance and influence in the development of young children, which gives room for plenty of very emotional scenes, which are also very well executed. What can turn you away? Aside from the brutality of gore, which can really be off-putting for some people, the other big complaint we have is that even though Hyakimaru's character arc finishes in a satisfying way. The development arc of other secondary characters do not. That is our main complaint about this show. The very end leaves something to be desired. It kinda feels unfinished. What actually happens to Dororo at the end of the anime is implied and not explicitly explained, which kinda sucks, because Dororo is one of the main characters. I wanna know what happened to them. All in all, the ending of character arcs of all of the secondary characters is not satisfying. Also, there is no second season, and there probably never will be, which is a great shame. If ever any anime deserves to have a second season, it is Dororo. I would gladly watch many more seasons of their adventures, but what can you do? Maybe it was impossible because of the way the narrative was forged. Conclusion: if you don't mind your anime having a little bit more gore and blood than usual, then Dororo is a real joy to watch. Action, philosophy, emotional moments. This anime hits the nail right on the head, at least in my humble opinion. With its 24-episode run, it borders a masterpiece and is definitely a must-watch in my book. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social networks. And take a look at our other videos on the channel. That's it for this video. Bye bye.